What's up, guys? So it is Dragon Gym back with another video. So I haven't been having to make any YouTube videos for like a while, right? So this is the reason why. Cause let's say I'm still in my recovery phase, right? And I have been having to deal with like a lot of stuff that involves me trying to get out of my own debt and everything. One thing I always talk about is my recovery arc, right? And I'm almost done with it, right? Which means that I'm gonna get new equipment and everything else too. So pretty much one thing that I learned, right? Sometimes disappointment is necessary. You don't always need to keep performing when life is beating you down. Sometimes you need to be quiet and rebuild your life and come back. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now is rebuilding my own life right now in real time and coming back to the things that I said that I was gonna do, right? And it's kind of a hard thing getting back into it even right now, because it's like when I look back on my channel, I just think that even though I got like low views, right? I stare at that and I'm like, wow, I really did all that though. And that's kind of the surprising thing. I got one subscriber up, right? And that's also the good part. I wish I can have better quality for y'all, but y'all gotta deal with this for right now, right? And really, to best be honest, sometimes you gotta be okay with being disappointed, because really you have to know one thing: success is not in a straight line. You have to pretty much make success, right? And success is not perfect because we're not perfect. We all have flaws and all that other stuff, right? And then one thing I started to notice, right, is that I was trying to fix my entire life within that one recovery arc of my life, right? And you can't do that because that's not how life works. You have to take little small steps, which is the compound effect, to actually get to where you actually need to be. And that's something that I had to tell myself constantly, because I constantly feel like I should be more further where I am right now. But I just have to remember that this is just for the time period. Not everything is not about to be the same forever. And that's one thing that I learned too. And then I also learned this too from my fitness too, right? Like, let's say if you eat a lot of calories or something like that, right? And like one day and you overshoot it, right? One bad day does not erase your progress, right? So pretty much you can still keep going in life even though if you make mistakes. You have to give yourself time to make mistakes in life, because with me, I'm too strict on myself, so I have to actually allow myself to make mistakes so that I can go forward. Because guess what? If you don't make any mistakes, how are you about to take the risk and learn? Because when it comes to you having to learn, you have to take risks, and then guess what? You're going to fail at some parts, right? But the thing is that you got to pick yourself back up and keep doing exactly whatever you're doing, and that is the main part to it. If you can keep doing that and keep on trying to come back stronger, or trying to pretty much go harder in that one thing that you're doing, it's a sales business, AI drop shipping, anything you feel like doing. Just know one thing. If you ever feel like changing your own life, you gotta change it for yourself. And yes, you may not see success at the starting point, but remember, you have to stay in the fight long enough to actually get the reward out of the thing that you want. And this might take a year. It might take how it might take however long, but in the long term, it will pay off. Because guess what? Fast, because if you have anything fast, it goes just as fast. If you basically take your time and you actually work for the things you want, it will last a long time. And that's just common sense, really, to me. Because if you start to even pay attention to life, right? Even if you are a drug dealer, right? Sooner or later, it's going to, that's basically fast money, right? So it's going to catch up to you. So pretty much, if you are doing that, that's on you. But just know that that stuff catches up to you, because that's fast money and it's made the wrong way. So pretty much, it will pretty much go just as fast as it came. Now, if you're building a business, right, and you're hustling hard every day, you're barely even seeing any pay that you get, but you have to pay your customers, and you're doing this for months on end, right? So once you actually stay in that fight long enough, guess what? You make enough enough money long term. And that's also the great part, right? Because guess what? You learn skills that can help you long term, and guess what? You can use them skills throughout your whole life, not even in business, but in everything you do. Like fitness is a link to everything because it's also your drive, a discipline, and you have to have resilience to actually do the things you're doing. Because there are plenty days like now I didn't feel like doing exactly what I wanted to do. For example, I didn't feel like trying to make this video today, but I like saw like my YouTube channel, and I was like, you know what? I gotta keep going. I should pretty much at least tell them why I pretty much been going, and that's pretty much why I'm here right now. Even though I didn't feel like making this video, so what? Because guess what? I pretty much owe it to myself and owe it to the people that are actually trying to watch my videos to actually see my own self too. And I already told y'all this YouTube channel is really about me, you know, and just about having to elevate everyone's life through actually advice and pretty much anything that I think of, you know. And really with this recovery art, pretty much one thing when you're down, right? When you are down like inside your life and you don't got no money, because I've been there plenty of times, shoot, but like, you know, every single successful person has been broke, right? But they haven't been like broke like to the point where they don't got, that hasn't me where I'd have had no money before. But you know, I mean, but here's the good part. You can always reinvent yourself. And when you can't do nothing, the best thing to do is be patient. This is from the Book of Five Rings, Musashi Kishimoto. He said pretty much, if you can't do anything, do the things you can do for today. And then also, whenever you like rest your mind, this is where I struggle with, right? If I had to rest my mind, right, it's kind of hard for me to rest my mind when I know that there are things that I should be doing, but I can't do it right now because my resources are low. Finances and all this other stuff is low. Like even for this YouTube video, I know that my camera quality isn't that good, right? But I kind of refuse to give up on myself, and I know one day it's going to get better because guess what? I'm going to end up investing more into my own business in some way, right? So pretty much when you're in that time where you have to rest and you have to take your mind off of it and you did all you can for today, you got to find something that you can enjoy, man. I don't care if it's going to the park. I don't care if it's you having to walk. I don't care if it's you having in your earphones or something. Just do something that you can enjoy. Like, I'll like give you like one example, right? If you can even just learn how to pretty much be patient, that's what patience is. Well, that's what patience is. Patience is rest too, right? So like for me, I basically started back playing games again. People might think, oh, but games are bad for you. No, games are not bad for you. They're only bad for you when you pretty much you abuse them. Like if you're spending a bunch of money on a game or something like that, then yes, it's bad. Or if you're not doing anything else with your life, like if you're just, let's say if you have a 9 to 5, right? You go and have a 9 to 5 job, and then you go play a game after that. That's not good. Because guess what? You're only invested in your 9 to 5 job. And that 9 to 5 job is not really going to do anything. But you have to make sure your attention is also put into something that is pretty much going to have you go forward in life. Like for me, I choose my fitness. I like playing games because then it's like you can basically make like a YouTube channel, or you can go on Twitch or stream, or you can just make money that way, right? So that's one thing that I do think that is good because I started playing this one game called One Piece Bounty Rush. Great game. If you love anime, I love anime. I'm going to start trying to make more anime videos. Well, actually, I will make more. Well, actually, I will make anime videos sooner or later. You'll see, because I'm pretty much an editor too. So you know, that's one thing. Find something that you can enjoy, because really you need something to like have your mind to be off the things that you cannot really control at this moment, or even having a simple friend. And then, you know, whenever it's time for me to get back to work, I get back to work, because, you know, I'm always in a mode where I want to invest my time into things that are going to push my life forward. And if it's not going to push my life forward, I don't want to do it. And if it's not going to give me a lot of value in life, then I don't want to do it either. I'm just going to be honest. Like, but games are different because I've been playing them since I was little. And then you can also make a YouTube channel. Like, again, you can make income off of that game if you know what you're doing, and you don't have to be the best player. The person has to come for your experience, or if you're like a pro or something like that, don't make it all about your experience, because guess what, as soon as you're not good at something, or as soon as you get burnt out by one idea, then what? That's first one thing that I just say like that, but that just me being off task right now. And also one thing, the the last thing about this journey too is that your progress will also feel invisible. The stuff that people don't see behind the scenes that you're going through emotionally and physically is like they won't y'all like won't see what's happening in my life, but I'm doing a lot at one time. That's why I like had to put down the YouTube channel for like a little bit, right? But as you see, I came right back. I'm gonna start trying to give y'all at least one video a week or something like that, right? Where I can really kind of keep on trying to push for myself too, because I have a job too, but I don't really care about that job, honestly. I'm glad that I get money from it, of course, but do I care about it? No, I really don't care about 9 to 5s, but I do care about what I can get from it. So that's pretty much where I'm trying to get my speech therapy in order, and everything else, my finances, my savings, my investment, vacation. Then I'm getting into stock trading. Oh my God, I gotta make a video on actually trying to invest in things too, right? Investing is one of the best things. Investing is literally almost more important than saving. It's that important because the American dollar is depreciating every day. And pretty much I didn't talk my ass off inside this video, right? But you know, I mean, this is what my recovery arc has been. Just me doing a bunch of things to like better my life. And you know, I thought that I just come back and just say that I'm back, you know. But as you see, I'm very consistent in a way. But if I got a bunch of stuff going on, y'all have to give me like a break, right? Because I'm handling stuff inside my life, and then I'm doing YouTube on the side by myself. So it's like, you know, I'm the editor and I'm the one that's actually making the videos. And then when things get better, you're gonna see me do a whole lot more, because guess what? I will quit that 9 to 5 job. But I'll see y'all again. And this is Dragon Gen signing out with another video. Thanks for watching this video. Talk to y'all later. See y'all next week, or pretty much in a few more days. Bye, guys.